after the C-130Ks and it's working on it at the time.
Going back. This one's at this one, what? This goes back and this one.
That we see here. First, followed by the Dakota. Keep your eye out straight ahead. Watch out for the return of the Hurricane. Straight ahead and backing hard to his left is the Hurricane. These fast hurricanes will actually
Going back.
And second.
I felt like the whole.
He's flying now. It's gone a lot better than group captain found it. And he has won the King's Cup. So the actual winner of the King's Cup is flying this Hurricane now. And group captain Peter Townsend came second in the King's Cup back in 1950. Strange how history has come back around. Immediately bought by the manufacturers and then tried to bring onto it. It's just over 4. Over the top. Now watch this. Listen out for the Spitfires to come. Said he's joined up. Listen out for the call break, and then the Dakota will fly straight over the top of you.
I think I'd rather have that.
Ah, we're going to fly over our head!
Honestly, man.
Fly over our head!
700 miles an hour. Camera goes supersonic. We'll break all windows. Pitching up at 10 degrees and slowly rolling the aircraft down. Binoculars with good vision, can you see that the girls on top are actually upside down? They're doing a handstand. That's their leg in the air.
How are they doing that? How are they doing that? How are they doing a handstand on the plane? Upside down. Upside down.
Now, lying on their side. Straight barrel, put the team back in. David's around 5,000 hours. He's learned well over 1,000 displays. Ryan is his number 2, highly experienced team going into that turn. Still they're holding. Now keep an eye on the girls because as you see they've now righted themselves on top of the aircraft and they're right way up. So watch now as they pop the aircraft down. Now they're going to pitch up in front of them. The girls waving furiously. Remarkable combination of baby and waving. Now they're holding on to the top of the post, with one foot down on the actual fuselage of the aircraft before they climb back into the seats. And look at that, they grab their ankles and move through. Great display from Dave, Brian, Kirsty, and Emma. Thank you guys. Safe trip back. Bar on the left. In 5. This aircraft served the Polish Air Force before he was taken to Britain in the 1990s. There were plans for returning to the flight from Augusta This aircraft certainly recently finished that restoration. That's why it was in April this year. Nice tight turn fast. Pulling that aircraft around, loading up on the G-forces. Told me last night, normally goes for 70. Big 17, obviously single room. Tower, pitching up, full afterburner engaged. Making the aircraft out of the cloud. Contact with the ground at all times. Aircraft up, about 400 feet, rolling over the column. That wing has that unusual compound sweep, about 45 degrees, and it goes out to about 42 degrees further out. The whole system is made with Polish Air Force. It wasn't until the advent of the MiG-21s, the famous Delta wing, that is the carbon control for the service. The main strength is the armament carrying. It carries a massive 37mm cannon, two 23mm cannons. And when these aircraft were in service in Vietnam, just put up a wall of shells. So it looks like Bart slowed the aircraft down a little bit with the slow speed pass. And you're going to light the cannon. There you go. Started off slow, just engaged the afterburner halfway through, and powered up. But its real day-to-day job was close-range fighter combat. So as we roll the aircraft around to the right, so we are back to our right-hand side, from the final pass. Getting nice to fly the engines and their splits about MiG-15. And they would be MiG-21, running about 15 years. So from the right, MiG-17 from Fubar Aviation, Poland. So the leader, Phil Hardesty, in the very distinctive white Yak 18 registration G Hotel Alpha Hotel uniform. It's a large four-seater aircraft. And behind him is number 2, Alex Lawton. He's flying that registered Bravo X-ray out. The team leader is falling out. Filling out. Now watch all three aircraft as they join up together. T360 complete. Great airmanship from all of the flying comrades. Ladies and gentlemen, flying comrades. Coping very well, changing conditions here, that hot crowd wind. Registration for the Mustang is Golf White Charlie Sierra. It's a technical technology. I was lucky enough to spend 2 years at the back of a Mustang with certain Captain Norman Lees. And I can tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, there is no... Spitfire leading the C-51D is Golf Papa Bravo India X-Ray. For many historic aircraft, that would be the end of the story. Instead, the remains were returned to the UK, where one of the most ambitious Spitfire restoration projects was undertaken. Using original components wherever possible. Spitfire returned to the air in 2013, carrying the civil registration Golf Papa Bravo India X-Ray. So as you watch today, all the signal sound is over beautiful.
How many boxes left?
P-51 Mustang did not have the greatest start in its life. It was that carried great economy at night, and at high level, used very little fuel. And put a few drop tanks on it before Berlin, the use of all was lost. That was the Berlin powered Mustang. wasn't just its range that made it dangerous. It had immense firepower as well, 50 caliber machine guns. It produced vast numbers. And not just serving in Europe as well, they also served in other theatres of war, from the top side. All the Mustangs that you see flying today, well, the are super good. Because the original manufacturing rank was actually behind. So we have about 1,000. It's a very complicated aircraft. We have to have 3 different tanks. We need an outgas tank, which is petrol for the piston engine. We need the jet fuel for the jet engines. Also, we need a smoke tank for the smoke that you see coming from the exhaust. So there's pipes, pumps, electrics. It's one of the most complex aircraft. If ever you get to look inside the aircraft, my friend did recently and said it looked or resembled much like a microbrewery inside the aircraft. It was so complicated in there. Power to be able to slow and then it's tumbling the aircraft back down, pulls off the turbine jet and then goes back to the front 6-hub coating engine. So this maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, I believe there's 139 days till Christmas, shopping days till Christmas. But today, we're going to bring you our Christmas tree. So Richard will try and climb the base of the tree, and he'll get tighter and tighter, higher and higher, and hopefully come to the halt at the top of the Christmas tree, where he becomes the star at the top of the Christmas tree. He will then do a flat spin down through the smoke to create the trunk of the tree. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing the clouds and smoke away this day. And as we all know, the tree is fantastic. Today it's going to be a Christmas bush rather than a Christmas tree. And so as it comes to the top, and then just does a flat spin down to create the trunk of the tree. Just repositioning, and then a flat spin. So
So just to remind you, 139 days until Christmas. But here's another movement. It's either a hover or slow turn with potentially 2 turns. Let's see what we can do. There's 1 turn. Can he fit in 2? Can he fit in 3? No, just 2 today. In these conditions, not easy. Also, the maximum speed of the aircraft is 200 miles an hour. To remove most of the seagulls today. If you want us to come back and move all the seagulls at any time, then just call us back. You may have seen then that the aircraft, when it's stationary, you've got a piston engine turning the main propeller around. Now we burned through the 60 litres of fuel, the 20 litres of smoke oil, the 20 litres of outgas, and the aircraft is much
Here for Richard Goodwin, Colin, thank you very much for the policy. It's time for the muscle kits.
Churches for you today. I brought you one of our sponsors' caps. And the aerobatics cap, indeed. It's a cap, so in case the sun comes out today, the sun won't get in your eyes.
Wow. The way to commentate is now.
Indeed. And we thank Aerobatics, our main sponsor, and Sylvia.
Rolling around the back. 6,
Mark Southern. He's a former Royal Air Force jet pilot for Tornadoes, instructor of JPs, also extensive work with Boeing and Airbus in his civilian career. Also a very accomplished spec pilot in the L-29, the Strike Master, and the Hunter. Very formation is for a Spitfire Mark 19. Five breaking off, 6 going straight into the vertical. 4 is Gerald Williams. He's about his own former military aircraft, including the L-29, the L-32, Strike Master, Blackpool, and Hunter. Extensive roles on those jet aircraft. He used to display watch straight ahead as they pull out for the brake. The OBA first appeared in public in Oshkosh in '95. Nice formation loop. Most of the aircraft you can have different. So the aircraft is more of a classic barrel roll. Upright and straight from the barrel in the sky. All 3 aircraft pulling up into a loop. Very good, look at that. Just slotting in right behind his teammate, right speed, right height. Perfect. Pretty cool. And they all drop out off the squizzle. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. All V8s, Raven brake. About 400 degrees per second that aircraft is rolling. It's got a carbon composite construction, making it extremely strong but lightweight aircraft. The aircraft was built back in 2012. It's powered by a Lycovian 540 engine, 6-cylinder, which is a 9.5 litre engine. That's a lot of power. 315 horsepower for such a lightweight aircraft. Designed and built by Philip Steinbach in Germany. He's now relocated over to the US where he's designed and building more extreme aircraft than this. Gatebird GV1 is one of it, very similar views. Unlimited category, but new to flying displays. He is the current British National Aerobatic Champion in unlimited categories, which he won just a couple of weeks ago. And he's 3 times the British National Champion in advanced aerobatics. He's also represented Team GB in Hungary at the Advanced World Championship in 2025. Into a wing over at the top, and then tumbling the aircraft back and down in its own axis, do the 360 turn as he does it on the way down. He's down pitching the aircraft. Again, these pilots are not sitting sort of lying back about 30 degrees to try and dissipate the G loading across their body, so it's very comfortable inside there. Still, putting at least 7 to 8 G's in those snap turns. So his body will be feeling every single part of it. Rolling the aircraft out. Massive control surface on these aircraft. Ailerons extending basically the full length of the wing gives massive control even at slow speed. First roll all the way up to the vertical. Full rotation. Now this time control. Huts all over the top. Move for a rudder, build your power down into a flat spin. Full rotation, inverted. So again, drop positive, breathing on nice, very unpleasant on the body. And Steve showed his fitness. And now we can move the aircraft into the vertical, smoke off, and time for a tail slide. Comes back on its own, and steps the aircraft on its back, staying inverted, pulling hard back on the power, and still inverted. Now we can push the aircraft down, airflow goes away, and back to normal. Topside view, give him a wave, you can see you. Probably waving himself. Ooh, that horrible negative G on the outside turn. Thank you very much, Steve. Fantastic display of championship. American, they call them T6 Texans, and we all call them the Hawk. More than 15,000 examples built, making it one of the most successful advanced trainers ever produced. That rasping sound you hear is not coming from the engine. The engine's fine. It's actually the tips of the propellers as they go supersonic. The engine is a Pratt & Whitney 1340 watts engine, a 9-cylinder air-cooled radial, approximately 600 horsepower. It's those stubby exhausts. There you go, you pitch it up. There you go, roll the aircraft on top of it. Never want to see it harder, just roll. slow the pitch up to 10 degrees minimum, and then start the roll. Now, whenever people see this for the first time, it's like, what is it? The question almost is exactly the same. It's not a helicopter, it's not an aeroplane. It does share a lot of characteristics with both. The simplest way to describe it is a flying windmill. Think about a sycamore seed falling from a tree. Now, as it descends, it's spinning gently through the air, and the airflow is keeping it rotating and slowing its descent. The autogyro works on exactly that same principle. Unlike the helicopter, the rotor blades that we see on the top, above Peter's head, they are not powered by an engine. They're not linked to an engine. They're just freewheeling. No gearbox driving the motor, and no engine power except those blades in flight. It's just freewheeling around. So as the aircraft moves forward through the air, the airflow is passing upwards through that rotor disc. That's what's causing the plane to disappear naturally. As you can see, even in these conditions, it's highly reducible as well. So that process is known as auto-rotation. If you ever have an engine failure in a helicopter, it's not an aircraft, you have sort of flying, crazy flying we call it, still get control. Also notice behind the scenes as well. This is a lot more different experience than many throughout that story here today. He likes to say that the aircraft is proud. Watch as he puts the autogyro out to sea. We'll turn back in very shortly. And he's going to come in and give us a little bow before he starts his last pass. Pitch the aircraft up. There goes the bow. Nod to the crowd. Out on 45. There he goes, great. I told you, he's got a big hand. He's literally got a big hand. Have a good flight home, my friends. And thank you very much. On the right, the Royal Air Force Typhoon display. Flying in at 150, 600 miles an hour.
pulling 9G all the way around in that turn. He's positioned the aircraft to get it back to the start point, exactly where he started off. pitch the aircraft into the vertical and depart.